Well, g'day everyone. SmallRig recently contacted me to ask if I wanted to look at their new video fluid head. It's a small unit, which is really good, but the build quality is amazing in this unit. Like everything that SmallRig do, they produce things for low cost but still not affecting the quality at all. Their stuff's so well made. It's got multiple features, and I'll take you through this as well and show you what each thing does. The thing I'm going to use this is probably on a tripod, and I may even use this on a monopod because it's also nice and small as well. And I will probably use it on a small slider that I've got. I use some electronic sliders, and I might use it on that too. I just bought this to sort of demo how it would sort of work on that type of unit. So let me take you and show you what this has got, just sort of so you can see the features that this has. Okay, so this is the unit up nice and close. You know, it'll be much closer than what I could show you. And I'm going to take you through what each of these does, but it is an Arca Swiss unit, and I love that because all of my devices that I have are Arca Swiss, so this fits right into my workflow. It has multiple controls, and I'll show you as we come down how all of these work. You can see that you can rotate the top, and you can also rotate the bottom. The top is really interesting because depending on if you put this inside on a cage or something like that, you may want to have that ability to rotate the head through there as well. And it does have an accessory hole here that you can attach accessories on. So to show you some of the specifications of this, the net weight of this is 512.5 grams, and it's 18.2 ounces. Which is really light. Like I said, it's very, very light. The dimensions are 201 by 126 by 93, or it's 7.9 by 5 by 3.7 inches. It's made of aluminium alloy, which is great. Like I said, the build quality is really good. You can fit a 5 kilogram load onto this, so that's a decent camera and a decent lens, particularly in mirrorless, and it will tilt plus 90 and minus 60. The base diameter is 46 millimeters or 1.8 inches. Now the telescopic handle does come out, and I'll show you that actually in how it works. Just to show you the unit itself, the handle does come completely out. Now they're showing it on top of something like a slider here, and that's, like I said, how I would use it. So let me just put that onto the slider, and I'll give you a quick look at how that would work. So it does have the 1/4 inch thread on the bottom here, so I'm just going to screw this directly onto this slider, and there you go. Now this is the benefit too of having all of these rotations that you can get through here, so I could put this to wherever I wanted it to go. So now this is how it sort of would look on this tiny slider. So you can see here that it's, you know, it really is quite small because this is a tiny slider that I've got here, but it fits beautifully for this type of you know, small device that you're using. Now the handle itself will just rotate and then it comes out. So you've got quite a decent size handle here as well that you can move backwards and forwards. So depending on if you wanted to work, you know, very sort of close like this, you could do it that way, or you could bring that out and then move it that way as well. So this is just showing a couple of different ways that you could use this. Obviously on a slider, you can mount it to a cage and mount it to a tripod there. And I suppose, like I said, you could put it also on something like a monopod as well. Now it does have 360 degrees panoramic panning design, and you've got it on the top here, and you've also got it on the bottom. You've got one wheel that's down here that you can turn around this way. So that will turn on the base. And that can be locked off if you wanted to set it that way as well. You've also got at the top here another one which will let you rotate the top around as well. So you've got two places where you could rotate this, and it does have numbers, so if you were trying to get things very, very accurately, you can use that to get the adjustments that you want to get through there as well. Now it's got this high performance damping system for smooth shooting. The maximum load is 5 kilograms, and it will go 90 degrees up and it will go 60 degrees down. So what it will do, it will go down 60 degrees there and it will go 90 degrees that way. And it does have a nice little bit of friction there as well, which means, you know, that it's not going to just drop which is really nice. Now, this is a really nice feature as well. You can change the center of gravity on this. There's another little lever that you can move on the side here, which is over here, and that will let you have the ability to move your camera forward or backwards, like you can see here. So you've got movement through there as well. So depending on if you had a camera with a large lens or if you had a camera with a small lens, you can get that center of balance correct. Now, it is an Arca Swiss plate, and that just simply, screws out by using this little lock here. I love Arca Swiss because, like I said, everything I use is Arca Swiss. And the other thing too is you've got 2 screws that can go in if you want to have really good protection from into your cages, so it won't twist or anything like that. And that will fit the SmallRig cages that are available. This is your double screws that you see underneath. That will screw into the your SmallRig cages and things like that. They'll have that those spacing already done for you, which is great. And it also comes with a little wrench that lets you do that. So there's an Allen key that you see right here. I just push on the other side of it and it pops out, and then that's it there. Now you use this to tighten up the plate. It also has that, like I said, the little attachment on the outside, which is right here. That you can see there, and then you can fit all of these sort of accessories into it. Like if you wanted to put lights in and things like that, you can fit them all in on the side, or action cameras and microphones can all be sort of attached into that. Now the telescopic adjustment, like I showed before, is really terrific. It locks on one side, so you'll push it in and it locks, and then you turn it the opposite way and it will come right out. And then if you wanted to, say, like travel or put it inside a bag or whatever, you can close that up. You may even want to use it that way. It just depends on how you want to use it. One great feature about this too is that then you can turn this handle up because there's this screw on the side that you've got down here, and it can face right up, so it's easy to pack inside your bag, and it takes very, very little room. So just a few key features. It's got panoramic panning that supports Arca Swiss quick release, and like I said, I love that because all of my devices are Arca Swiss. It's adjustable center of gravity, suitable for various lenses, and I showed that, how you could move it backwards and forwards. It's got this detachable telescopic handle that's also portable and easy to store. It's got a 1/4 inch threaded hole that allows attaching devices via magic arm, and it's also got that built-in Allen key that you can screw in your plates as well. So to show you how this all works with a camera on, I've just got an A6400 on it here. If I undo the bottom plate down here, now you've got tension that you can sort of make it tight or loose, and then you get a nice bit of resistance. If it's fully closed, it won't move at all, but if you open this up, you'll get a nice bit of resistance that's there as well that gives you a nice smooth pan. And you can sort of feel the tension pushing against the unit itself. And then you could lock that off if you wanted to. Now, with it coming down this way, your pan and tilt, so you've got the lock on the other side, which I can just undo. Now, you'll see if I undo it, it's just going to drop down. You can see there because it's front heavy. So I could then adjust that if I wanted to by moving it backwards and forwards like I showed you before. But there's enough tension on this if you want to run it that way that it's probably not going to move. See there? I can add enough tension. So then I can basically do nice pan and tilts like this as well, and you get it nice and smooth doing it that way as well. So it's nice because you've got that little bit of tension that's there. If you haven't got that, again, like I said, you wouldn't get nice smooth footage. So what do I think about it? I mean, I think it's actually a really nice unit. It's very small and lightweight, but it's, it's certainly built very, very well. Like all of SmallRig's products, they sort of last forever. There's also a bubble that you've got on here, so you can actually check that everything is level as well using that bubble there. I think really it's got everything that I'd want. I can't even remember where I got this slider from. It was sent to me ages ago. So if anyone wants to know, I can't tell you what it is because I just don't remember who sent it to me, actually. Apart from that, guys, if you have any questions about this, leave it down below. I will leave a link. I'm not being sponsored to do this, but SmallRig did send this to me. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will leave a link, though, where you can purchase this. So I'll put the link where it is, and then you'll just have to search for the code of what this is, and then at least I'll get a little bit of a kickback from that as well. So apart from that, everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.